In today's exercise, we're going to be creating a form, another variation, where we have 4 sets of intersecting loops. So we start off by creating a loop, and then we come over and we create another loop, and then we come out and we curve around to meet our line where we started it. Then we have a line that comes down through our first loop, intersecting it with a loop. We come out of the form and we create another loop. We come back and round to create a meeting with our line where we started it here at the top. So then we have our third line that comes in, intersecting our loop. We curve around, come out the form, come down, create a loop, come back up and meet your line where you started it. Then the final line, we come up, creating a loop, come out the form, curve round and back in and intersect your loop, and then back to your line where you started it. So here we have 4 sets of intersecting loops. Now this loop, for instance, got a little bit big, so what we can do is we can obviously go over our form the way that we would normally do if we felt we needed to correct parts of it. So I go over my form and I go over it in the direction that I have initially drawn it. And that way I'm always drawing it in the correct way, and I'm also practicing the rhythm, because initially you want to just get your form right. You want to make sure that it looks harmonious and right, but then once you've drawn your form and you think now it looks harmonious and now it's neat, then you want to start creating a rhythm, you know, going faster in some places and slowing down in others. But that should come naturally. What I've shown you here is the form that you should be practicing this week. Now, I've just done previously a little illustration where I've drawn it with different colors. So you start with the blue, where you move up and come round and back. Now, obviously, if you're finding that this form is difficult, then you can practice simply drawing your loops in the way that they should be drawn. So the blue is the first line you start with. So you're rising a balloon shape that goes up, and then you have a kind of a balloon shape on the side. So this is this one here. And once you feel like, you know, your balloon shapes are looking really neat, then you can start, you know, practicing just doing this shape if you want to. So the blue is the first line that you draw, then you draw the red line, and then you draw the orange line, and then you draw the green line. So number 1 for the blue, and then the red's the second, the orange is the third, and the green is the 4th line, and that completes our form. So I hope that this is maybe helped and will help you a little bit, because there are different ways of drawing this form, but in order to do it correctly, we start here in the left bottom corner, and then we move around the form. So don't draw the blue and then the green and then the orange and then the red, or another way around. You want to move in a clockwise fashion round your form so that you're also in that way creating a rhythm. That's all for this week. I'll be back next week with a new form drawing exercise for you.